Of course, I am proud of my church's celebrated history and the legacy of these fearless Christians. However, the greatest role Mount Zion has played in my life is more personal. Most of the remembrances of my paternal great-grandmother and grandmother are interwoven with my first memories of Mount Zion Church. They both served on several church committees, and my grandmother was also a member of the senior choir. Every Sunday, I look forward to hearing the first notes emanating from the Allen pipe organ, heralding the start of the service. The entire congregation, whether seated in the sanctuary or in the balcony, rose from their seats. Dressed in their black robes, the choir proceeded down the center aisle of the sanctuary, marching with their signature cadence, rocking from side to side. I love the singing and the procession, the ritual and the pageantry. When the church was over, I waited in line with my family to say farewell to the first Mount Zion minister I remember, Reverend James D. Foy. Still wearing his black robe, he greeted me and the other children with a smile. Reverend Foy seemed to be particularly interested whenever I let him know that I was wearing something new, such as a pair of shiny patent leather shoes. And this is what Mount Zion means to me.
What does Mount Zion mean to me? Mount Zion means love and family. Throughout these 204 years, that has definitely been an example throughout Mount Zion years. And what role Mount Zion has played in my life is nurturing me and my child and building our relationship with God closer and closer, which is the key in the foundation.
Hello, Mount Zion. I am Larry Smith, and Mount Zion has been a part of my life for over 60 plus years. I was christened here before I even knew Mount Zion existed. Baptized, attended Sunday school, attended many worship services, participated in Christmas plays, Halloween events, picnics, choirs, so many activities all throughout the city. As an adult, I learned many skills working on the finance committee, such as budgeting and just working on paying bills. Actually, was part of the group that put the air conditioning into Mount Zion. What an accomplishment. I had the pleasure of being the chair of the church council, where I learned great leadership skills. I learned how to lead meetings and work with every ministry in the church. So as you can see, Mount Zion has been a lot in my life. It's meant a lot to me. I've learned a lot from the many role models, the matriarchs and patriarchs of our church throughout the years. Not even knowing at times they were my role models, but Mount Zion has shaped my life. I carry many of the things I've learned and seen at Mount Zion in my day-to-day living. I've grown spiritually and personally. So Mount Zion has really been a key part in my life and to my family actually overall. My sister, my brothers, we all attended at times at Mount Zion. My son has attended as well. So my thanks to Mount Zion, and I'm wishing you a very, very happy anniversary. 204 years, fantastic. And I have someone here very special who also wants to wish you a happy anniversary. My 96-year young mother, Susie Smith. So Mom, let's wish them a happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
Mount Zion.
Mount Zion.
1935, I think it was, something like that. Mount Zion has been an integral part of my life from being a toddler. I went to Sunday school, probably the nursery class, and then when I finished that class, I became a Sunday school teacher. And so that was the beginning of perhaps in some fashion what I would describe as leadership roles at Mount Zion, and became the president for the Conference Methodist Youth Fellowship, and then participated at the jurisdictional level. And then at the general church level, I became the leader for the area on Christian social concerns. I became a part of the the level of the church that I went to the World Council of Churches meeting that was in Evanston, Illinois, which brought me into an international gathering. And then in subsequent years, several years later, I attended another meeting of the World Council of Churches in Nairobi, Kenya. And then I also had an opportunity to visit several other countries. In fact, a total of about 14 different countries I've been to in terms of my relationship with the Methodist Church. And I, along with that, and with my work, I managed to get to all but 4 of the states in the United States. And then when I was ready to retire from the government, there was an opening at one of the general agencies of the church, the General Commission on Religion and Race, and I was selected to be the General Secretary for the General Commission on Religion and Race, and I served in that until I was ready to retire again. Well, I found Mount Zion to be like a home base because I always came home, and when you come home, you're little Barbara Ricks. You're not the General Secretary. So that has been one of the good aspects of the work. There were things I didn't get to do. My family tells all kind of jokes about how I used the going to meetings for the church to get out of doing housework at home. And they'll tell you they'll tell you stories about that all the time. And I keep trying to tell them I didn't set the meeting date to be on Saturday when everybody is cleaning house, and to let people know that out of our little congregation, our little church, we can make a difference in the world in places.
I actually attended Mount Zion in Sunday school when I was very young. However, I kind of stopped attending for a while. And then I joined Mount Zion about 20 years ago. Of course, it's given me spiritual guidance. And it's been a place where I could find comfort and peace, particularly during some very strenuous and times that I was going through, and the death of my mom, and so, some hard times I was having at work. And it was a place that I could go and just lay my burdens down and feel that I was spiritually fed to, that gave me strength. Park the car and be en route. And I would notice that there were some people that would look at me with suspicion, as if, what is that person doing in Georgetown? And then if I was close enough to them, I would politely invite them to attend and tell them that Georgetown was, Mount Zion was a church that was built by slaves. And in essence, there's nothing to fear here. I'm just walking on the cobblestones and uneven bricks of members of Mount Zion that have walked on these same paths for 200 years. And I know that there are neighbors that do enjoy hearing our choir. And once I arrived at the church, I always felt that once I crossed the door sill, that there was a serene, divine feeling that actually took over me. And then really be just in awe that I'm sitting in a building that was built by the enslaved and freedmen. So I just marvel at the fact that they had the courage and the strength to stand up and to decide that they wanted to have their own church and to build Mount Zion.
Hello, Mount Zion, and happy anniversary. As we celebrate our 204th anniversary, it makes me think back to what Mount Zion means to me and the role it has played in my life. I grew up in Mount Zion. I attended church every Sunday with my mom, attended Sunday school, and it was just a lot of fun. Mount Zion is like my extended family, and they continue to be that way. The church gives me strength. It has given me a good foundation, and I just can't imagine myself being anywhere else but Mount Zion. I was born in the church. I was baptized in the church. I got married in the church in '93, and I just can't imagine being anywhere else because of what I get from Mount Zion, from the people there, and what I hope I give to Mount Zion. It's a very special place to be. The people make you feel welcome, make you feel warm, and everyone is just so giving. Everyone is just so giving, and that I like. That I like. Mount Zion, may you continue to blossom, may you continue to bloom and be your very best. May you continue to do all that you do to help not only those in our church, but those outside our church. I look forward to another 204 years. Congratulations and happy anniversary.